Monday morning, and welcome to Wealth Creation Investing's Monday Market Outlook. My name is Matthew Buckley. I'm the Chief Investment Strategist here at WCI, and it's going to be a very interesting week, folks. On Sunday, House Speaker Boehner essentially moved a lot closer to the president's position on the fiscal cliff. He has tentatively agreed to a tax rate increase on so-called millionaires. Apparently, millionaires are anybody who makes more than $250,000. So if you're in that, consider yourself a millionaire. But he also decided to take the debt ceiling increase off the table. The debt ceiling, just like happened in the summer of 2011, where we lost our AAA credit rating as the Democrats and Republicans played chicken with each other with the debt limit. Speaker Boehner essentially said, hey, let's kick that one at least down the road. I'll agree to do that because in this round of negotiations, the president has essentially asked for unlimited power with the debt ceiling. He virtually wants a credit card without a spending limit, and we know where that's going to lead us. So going to be a very interesting week. Boehner's moved closer to the president's position. The president is still playing the, hey, I ran the table and take it or leave it type of thing. So we're going to see a lot of potential volatility this week because this week is it. Congress is essentially done. Boehner, Reid, McConnell, Obama are kind of sticking around a little bit. The president's supposed to be going to Hawaii for his vacation, so they're kind of under some pressure to get this thing done. So we're going to see potential swings this week in the market. More importantly, we also have, or just as importantly, we have a lot of economic data coming out this week. Monday, I'm going to be looking at President Draghi's comments. He's the president of the ECB. See what's going on across the pond in the euro. Then we have middle of the week, let's call it the housing reports, National Association of Home Builders Index. And then the next day, on Wednesday, we're going to see building permits and housing starts. And then it starts to get really interesting on Thursday. We have obviously weekly unemployment claims, but GDP. How are we doing as a country? Are we still limping along at an anemic, mid to upper twos? We're never going to get out of this, economic malaise we're in with just stagnant GDP growth. And then Friday is going to be interesting as well with durable goods. Core durable goods and regular durable goods, but also right here, folks, personal spending, personal income, and obviously the University of Michigan consumer sentiment. These three horsemen of the apocalypse, so to speak, are very interesting to be following here. About 2 months ago, personal spending went up when personal income went down. And I told this to my Top Gun options traders. They said, folks, the math just doesn't work out there. Last month, personal spending went down and personal income went down as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how these numbers come in. Have we leveled off? Have we pulled out of a nosedive? Or is personal spending and personal income still both going down and they're flying formation right into the side of a mountain? And that's going to be bad. So a lot of interesting stuff going on this week in the markets, folks, with these volatile swings on the market. And a lot of our model portfolios at Wealth Creation Investing and also over at Top Gun Options, we're going to be fine because we have hedges on. A lot of folks that trade with me at Top Gun Options or Wealth Creation with Options know I say make sure you hedge. So in our model portfolios, for example, at Top Gun Options and our primary live trade brief model portfolio, we have a couple hedges on. First of all, we have some hedges on via the VIX, the SIBO Volatility Index, but we also have a very bullish trade on the SDS. This trade is called a double vertical, folks, and if you don't know what the SDS is, it's the ProShares Ultra Short S&P 500. So as the S&P goes down, the SDS goes up. So let me just show you an overlay recently of what's going on with the SDS, and we'll compare it with the SPX. And it should almost look like a mirror, but with the SDS actually doing a little bit more because it's the ultra short. It's a little bit of an afterburner trade there. So as the SPX has gone up, the SDS goes down a lot more, and as the SPX has corrected a little bit, the SDS has gone up. So let me show you this trade real quick, and it's down $750 right now, but I don't really care. This is the week that this trade was built for, and it's a double vertical spread. Now, if you've never heard of a double vertical spread is just simply two spreads on top of each other. In this case, since we're very bullish on the SDS, which means we're bearish on the SPX, this is a bull put spread. And we took in a credit, actually, of 16 cents to do this trade. So essentially, I got paid to hedge in case the market pulled back. So here is our bull put spread. And whenever you sell a bull put spread, for example, you bring in a credit. So with that credit, I turned around and I bought a bull call spread. So a double vertical spread is exactly that. It's two spreads on top of each other. And this trade is, here's our bull put spread. We sold 20 of the DEES 55 puts and then bought 20 of the DEES 52 puts as a hedge in case the market just took off with a fiscal cliff resolution and took off to the moon and the SDS corrected. Our losses are stopped out at 52. Then I turned around and bought this bull call spread, 20 of the DEES 61 calls, and sold 20 of the DEES 64 calls, right? So there's our double vertical. We have a hedge on in case this fiscal cliff thing gets uglier this week. I think it is going to get uglier this week, but that's fine with us here at Top Gun Options and Wealth Creation with Options because we're hedged. We're ready for any contingency should it occur. And that's how you have to trade, folks, is always have one eye towards the exit. So if your portfolio doesn't have hedges in it, if it's not ready to take the shock absorbers of what could potentially go on in the market, I really think you're doing it wrong. And I think you should stop by Top Gun Options and check out what we're doing and how we're hedging. Because one position I didn't show you that's reserved for our traders is a very bullish double vertical spread on the SPX to January. I think we're going to have a rip-your-face-off rally once we eventually do kick this can down the road, and we're going to see a big January, February rally with a huge pullback come March, April as we start getting into Q2 and Q2 earnings seasons. Okay, so if you're interested in seeing how we are playing this at Top Gun Options, go to topgunoptions.com/TA-LTB, and you can take a free trial today, and you can either trade with me in my primary trading service or our advanced trading service, or you can do what most traders do, and you can get into both services there for a 14-day test flight. Okay, that's topgunoptions.com/TA-LTB, and it's going to be an interesting week, folks. In this volatile week, is your portfolio ready to withstand the shocks of the coming weeks? Ours is. Okay, happy hunting, and please, if it's not with Top Gun Options or Wealth Creation with Options, make sure you hedge. We'll talk to you on Friday for our Friday market wrap-up. Have a great week.